In 2025, people from around the world applied in a very large number for a Schengen visa that allowed short trips to many European countries like France, Germany, Italy, and Spain. Altogether, nearly 12 million visa applications were submitted to European and Schengen associated consulates. Now, this is slightly higher than 2024, showing that travel interests to Europe is rising again. However, it is still lower than before the pre-COVID-19 pandemic. Around 17 million applications were recorded in 2019. So travel has recovered but not fully returned to the old levels. But this is not what we are talking about. Out of these 12 million applicants, more than 10 million visas were approved. And these are the most one who applied and allowed to travel. However, not everyone had an easy experience because 14.8% of the applications were rejected. The rejection rate stayed almost the same that previous year, showing that Europe's visa should not become easier or harder overall. While some countries saw changes in the rejection rates, in some places like Russia, fewer applications were rejected as compared to before. But in several African countries, rejection rates increased, meaning more applicants were denied the visa as compared to the last year. This shows that approval changes can now depend a lot on which country the applicant forms is. When we look at what or which country applied the most, India is one of the top three. China, the highest number of applicants, is 1.8 millions. And Turkey came second, about 1.25 million applicants, and then third was India, 1.15 million applicants. This shows that a very large number of Indians are interested in travel to Europe for tourism, study, work visits, and family trips. Another major application included Russia and Morocco. But that's not it. Even though many visas were approved, not were single entry visas. Like about half of the approved visa allowed people to visit Europe multiple times. And this means some travelers can enter or leave Europe more than once during the visa period. However, this number has slightly gone down compared to the previous year. Another small detail about this is a tiny number of visas that were issued at the border itself when people arrived in Europe. But this is not very common. Overall, the data shows that Europe is still a very popular place, a very popular detail. Here, people like to travel here. People from China, Turkey, and India, especially them. And guaranteed approval depends on a major fact like documentation, history, country application, and whatnot. Travel demand is growing again, but the system is still carefully controlled.